Morning, friends. Welcome to another vlog. It is the first day of public school in my area, so we're going to vlog today. I thought that we would be doing a bunch of fun activities on the first day of school, but we're kind of not because we have a week off coming up. So we're actually trying to get some stuff done this week. It is the day after Labor Day, and so I totally forgot that we were not going to be doing school yesterday. So we're already behind, quote unquote. I have those school supplies that we went back to school shopping for in July, and I have consistently not given them their school supplies. We haven't really needed them. There are just some extra fun little things in there, some extra notebooks and such, but today I'm going to put those things out. We have a pretty full day today. Tomorrow is the second first day of school for public school. Not all of the kids go back today. I think maybe through 9th grade, and then 10th through 12th go back tomorrow. And I'm going to meet my friend for coffee tomorrow, so I'm not sure if we'll be going out tomorrow either. We probably will later in the afternoon, but we do have a lot of stuff to get done this week, it being a 4-day week instead of 5 days. So I had run out of cream for coffee this morning, so I need to make myself some more coffee. I need to get ready for the day. It's only 55 degrees out, so I don't want to go out for a walk. I'm very particular with my walking temperature. I would rather go out when it's a little bit warmer, but it's really challenging to do that in the middle of the day, which is when it's the nicest now that we have fall temperatures in Maine. Today is also the day that I am releasing all of my videos on the new power sheets, season by season planners, and fresh start daily and weekly goal planners. So I'm really excited about that. Those will go live at 9 a.m. And so I will be answering a lot of questions and sharing some other stuff throughout the day. So it's going to be a busy day, and I'm not awake at all. It's about 10 of 8. I have not done my plan for the day. Jack is awake. He sets his alarm for 6:30 every day, regardless, and Emma and Lucy are still asleep. I need to get them up and going. But the first thing I'm going to do is more coffee. Okay, so the problem with a Monday holiday is that I totally forget that it's a Monday holiday. And this past weekend, my brother and his family were supposed to be visiting, but my brother unfortunately got sick, and so that did not happen, and I didn't have anything really planned for the weekend. We went back to school shopping yesterday. Lucy, Emma, and I did, and bought a few clothing items that the girls needed. Jack is not a shopper, and neither is Matt, so they stayed home. But I need to come up with what I have to do this week because I haven't even considered it. Okay, so let's see. I was up in the morning doing my AM routine, and then I was doing work tasks, and it's almost 8, I think, and I'm planning the day. I need to get ready for the day. I'm not going for a walk this morning, which I already said, so get ready, and then at 9 we'll have our Monday meeting, but on Tuesday. So I will say Tuesday meeting to go over what we need for homeschool for the week. I need to make a grocery list. Homeschool. I'm putting Monday meeting because I don't know. Dailies, which are floors, vacuum, surfaces. Oh, this is terribly messy. Office desk. I need to work on the basement. Hopefully I will get to that today. I need to also do first day pictures, make sure everybody has their calendars set up. Technically, I was supposed to do the kids' calendars set up last week when I had my monthly reset day. I didn't. In fact, last week was supposed to be a full week of a quarterly refresh. I did not do that. I did do my quarterly refresh for my goals, but I have not finished it. I have a bunch of other steps that I still need to do. And so instead of getting on myself about not finishing yet, because I do my quarterly refresh early. Obviously, we are just at the start of September. Typically, the fourth quarter is October through December. So I am going to most likely focus on my quarterly refresh this week and next week, because it's more journaling type things and then just some other random things that I need to set up for the end of the year. I will have a video of this at some point. It may already be up. I haven't filmed it at this point, but it may already be up before this vlog. I will leave a link for it in the description box if I have done it. A lot of it is HB90 stuff, which is a goal setting system that Sarah Cannon from Heart Breathings, and she's an author, that this workshop that she has done. And so a lot of that is goal related stuff, but the parts that I need to focus on are more journaling related, and then figuring out task blocks, time blocking type stuff. And so it's not quite goal related. It's not personal goal related, but it is some of the projects that I have going on through the end of the year. I need to make some lists of stuff. I have a lot of lists, but I kind of need to go through them and organize them a bit better. I will do a goals check because I actually worked on a lot of stuff this past weekend, even though I'd already set up my goals before September 1st. I worked on some of my goals this past weekend before September 1st. So I want to do a goals check. And then I do want to read. I would like to wash the floors, but that's not going to happen today. I will put a walk down because it would be nice if I could do that this afternoon. I'm going to put home management here until 2, and then passion projects. And passion projects, if you've watched any of my Plan With Me's, I have been trying to have this passion projects block, which also includes rest or goal related tasks or projects that I want to work on that aren't necessarily just to-dos. So home management and passion projects are different. Passion projects can also include work related tasks. I did check in with Patreon. I did check in with Maine Homeschool Network. I have social shares for the Power Sheets and Fresh Start daily and weekly, and season by season daily and weekly. And this video is actually going live the day after the Power Sheets release. So if you've not purchased a Power Sheets goal planner for 2025 and you're interested in it, first I will leave a link for my walkthrough, and then I will leave a link for Power Sheets as well. You can get 10% off if you buy through my link, 10% off anything, but 10% off Power Sheets if you want to. I love the Power Sheets. I've been using them since 2015 and have made a lot of progress on things. Okay, this doesn't look very busy, but this is my day today. Okay, so it is a little after 8 now. Emma and Lucy are still asleep. I need to go wake them up, which they're not going to be pleased about. I am typically a do not wake the kids person, but this year, especially now that both Jack and Emma are all in on high school. Jack did majority high school stuff last year, but he was still able to do a lot of it on his own. He really only needed me for a little bit. I mean, they don't need me for a ton of stuff, but the government economics and personal finance course that we're doing takes a lot of time. And so I need to get them up and ready, and we just need to get back into that fall rhythm. It's going to take us a couple of weeks. We've been doing this slow start since July 15th is when we first started homeschool, and we've been slowly adding in subjects and making adjustments. We're not completely in all of our subjects yet. Jack still has his science course, which is actually going to be a computer science course, and a music production course he's going to start. Emma has a consumer math course that she has as well, and then we're just going to be working on time management type things. We're going to be starting getting things done for teens this week as well, so we're just getting back into things and trying to get things moving into a good rhythm. But I am so tired right now. I need to finish my coffee and take a quick shower, have some breakfast, and then go through the new school supplies. Okay, so we had our Tuesday meeting. The kids have eaten breakfast. They are going to get ready so I can do first day of school pictures. We just went through kind of this week and next week, because next week is actually our week off. So I needed to make sure that I kind of go over the expectations, what we need to finish this week in order to have next week off. Next week off is not totally off of school. They are just going to be focused on their passion projects. It's going to be more of a week off for Lucy. She'll still have her reading and science, but she's not going to be doing math. Jack and Emma will be focusing on their passion projects. Emma, it is either her novel or her screenplay that she's written. And for Jack, it's going to be the animated series. He is working on episode 5 right now. I think episode 1 has already been released, and if it has, I will leave a link for that in the description box. It's like a Minecraft animated series that he has made with his friend, and he's been working on it for months, and they're finally releasing it, but they are on episode 5, so they're trying to finish up episode 5, which is what he will be working on next week. It is beautiful out. I want to take pictures, and I would like to go for a walk with the kids. We try and get out every nice day for a little walk, not a long walk, but just to get out in the fresh air and chat a little bit. I am starving, so I'm going to make myself some breakfast, and then hopefully the kids will be ready to do the back to school pictures, even though it's our 39th day. I said this, I think, when I talked about back to school traditions. We kind of spread them out. We have some things that we do in the summer, but it doesn't feel like back to school in the summer, obviously. So even though we're doing work, we're not really fully back to school. But once the kids go back to public school, that's when I like to take a picture. So that's what we're going to do. Is about 12:15. I just finished government and economics with Jack and Emma. Lucy listened in. She wanted to listen in. Now she is doing teaching textbooks. I have to make lunch, and we are a little bit behind because we just are. When we have a Monday meeting, it kind of sets our day back unless I do our Monday meeting early, but I didn't today because everybody was still asleep. That's something that we're going to be working on. I think I mentioned this before, but I've never been one to wake up my kids in the morning, mainly because when my older two were very little, they were very early risers, like 5:30 in the morning every single day. And I was never successful in getting them to go back to sleep. So I had other things that I would do, namely kids' morning baskets where I would put like a little snack and some fun activities, and they could do that stuff first thing in the morning while I still have my quiet time. Now all of my kids sleep in very, very late, and I am still an early morning riser. So I just never got into the habit of waking them up because I was so pleased when they started to sleep in that we just went with it. But now we have so much work to get done. And somebody actually mentioned this in a comment in one of my videos recently that, you know, there's no time constraints with homeschooling, which is very true. We can homeschool at any point in the day. However, I know that for my family personally and for me, the best time for us is to get most of the stuff done in the morning. It makes more sense for me to try and get most of what I need to do done earlier, and we're working on that. But like I've said, we've been in summer mode still, even though we've started our homeschool year. So we are slowly getting back into things. In a couple of weeks, we will be full on back in school mode. We'll most likely be starting school early and earlier, like closer to 8 or 8:30 for my older kids instead of 9:30 or 10. And that does make a huge difference throughout the day. So I have to make lunch and then get some cleaning stuff done. I have to throw in a load of laundry, which I did not do this morning, but it's a beautiful day. I'm hoping after lunch we can get out for a quick walk and then I can move into my passion project vlog. We just got back from our walk. It's 1:15. I have not made lunch yet. I'm going to make lunch now, and then we are pretty much done for the day. The kids do have some individual subjects that they will be working on, but I am done with my portion of the school for the day, so I'm pleased about that. I do want to tidy up some of the stuff that I have, my notebooks and my planner caddy, and then I have some planner stuff over here as well. I had cleaned up everything last week, and then I took some of the stuff out because I was sharing some of it and just trying to work through some things. So I'm going to repack up my planner caddy. I'm going to go sit outside. I'm going to read some. I think I mentioned this in my last book update that I have been in a bit of a reading slump, but I got a bunch of books from the library last week, and so I've been reading pretty steadily about a book every day or two, so that has been really good. So I'm going to do some reading and some brainstorming of just some work projects that I have, and that is going to be the rest of the afternoon, hopefully. I say that now, but I haven't made lunch, so by the time I actually move outside, who knows what time it will be, but I will update you when I finally get out there. Okay guys, it is 2 o'clock. I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I've moved to my outside office. I have some books and some journals. I'm doing a lot of journaling lately. In fact, I did purchase, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. I might have mentioned this already, that I purchased the B5 Common Planner, vertical Common Planner from Sterling Ink, and it just shipped this morning, so I'm hoping to have a full walkthrough of that soon. I am really excited about it, even though I still love my EC products and I absolutely love my weekly and daily planners. I am just trying to pare things down. I talked about this a lot when I was revisiting my word of the year, which is simplify, that I want to simplify systems, I want to simplify planning. That has been kind of the theme for this year. I haven't quite gotten there, and we'll see. I don't know if it's actually going to simplify my process to have this large B5 Common Planner with everything kind of in one notebook rather than multiple notebooks or planners. We'll see. I will still use my power sheets. I will still have multiple planners. I will still have my notebooks, but I'm hoping that for personal planning, things will be reduced to a more manageable level, potentially. We'll see. So this afternoon, what I'm going to do is I am just working through Get It Done by David Allen. I read this book several months ago, and we are going to be working through master to-do lists and brain dump journals and how to organize your thoughts and reduce the mental load. We're going to be doing that all through the month of September over my Patreon community. So if you're interested in that, I would love for you to come check it out. I do have an intro video that I did on YouTube. I will leave a link for that as well. It's been a good day. I am feeling the pull to get back into a normal school routine. Even though we've been in school, this is I think our 39th day or something like that. So it's not like we haven't been doing school, but to kind of be more head down, getting the work done that we need to, when we need to, that's my plan for the coming couple of weeks, to manage that schedule and figure out what the best schedule will be. We have a good flow right now, but just starting a little bit earlier and getting everybody on board with getting up a little bit earlier, I think is going to be helpful. Maintaining our outside time is also going to be important. It's a little weird this year because I think I've said this in the past, that this is the first year since Emma was 9 that we haven't had fall activities, whether that's public school classes. My kids have always been involved in band and chorus and other music classes at the public schools. And then the past couple of years, Emma has participated in cross country. She ran varsity cross country for the high school. And so it's a little bit different this year to not be back and forth to the various public schools on their schedule. And it's nice, but it also feels like we just have so much time, so we're not as concerned about focusing our attention on making sure that we're efficient with our time. And obviously that's a lot on me. I've wanted the kids to just have a relaxing start to the school year, which we have had, but now it is time to kind of get back into things. And I think it'll be a little bit easier now that the kids' friends are back in school as well. That makes it a little bit easier. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions about anything that I talked about, please let me know in the comments, or you can email me. My contact form is always in the description box. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys. Bye.